Hey guys, welcome back to ForeverAfterReacts, and today we're going to be checking out, this is Watch Mojo's top 10 actually scary moments from paranormal investigation shows. It's actually like super funny because the other day, whenever I was like looking for something to react to, I was literally looking up different paranormal stuff, but I couldn't find a video that I really wanted to watch. But like that is something that I wanted to watch, and like as soon as I turned on my computer, I went in my bedroom and I clicked on YouTube, and like Watch Mojo posted this video, and I was like, okay then. So like, if I want to watch this, if you know of like, it doesn't have to be like a top 10, but just like some video of anything paranormal, pictures, anything like that, like just a good solid video that I could react to, that would be awesome. But yeah, this is something that I'm trying to get into, especially for this year, 2023. Me and my buddy are gonna try to go to a couple of different places and just, I mean, have some fun, live a little bit, you know. But I do enjoy the paranormal stuff, and I wanted to react to it, and here we are. So, don't know how this is going to be. Let's find out.
What was that?
What? What?
Dude, I just saw a black mass.
A black mass?
Welcome to Watch Mojo. And today
I'm hoping,
we're counting down our...
I'm hoping I don't watch this and, like, laugh. Like, because some of the stuff I don't know. Like, the only paranormal show that I watch is The Ghost Adventures. And, which I was going to do that too, but, like, all of it's by Travel Channel. I have a feeling if I did watch it, it'd probably get blocked. I don't know though, but yeah, I guess we'll see. We'll see how some of these are, because some of these shows, man, I can't watch it because I'm watching it and I'm just like, this is so bad. Like it's for entertainment purposes only, and I don't like that at all.
Our picks for the top 10 actually scary moments from paranormal investigation shows.
This is terrifying.
Like, I don't know what Destination Fear is.
For this list, we'll be looking at the most nerve-wracking experiences and unsettling evidence captured by professional ghost hunters for our entertainment. We'll only look at shows that prioritize an investigation as opposed to reenactments or storytelling, as horrifying as they may be. Which paranormal encounter makes your skin crawl? Let us know in the comments below.
I want to see some
Number
good stuff.
10.
Come on.
Walking full-body apparition.
I don't know what this...
Ghosts of Morgan City. This team of investigators...
Hey, I didn't know who that is. I cannot think of his name. He used to be in a show called Fact or Faked, Paranormal Files, something like that. Okay.
Set out to solve the unexplained phenomena occurring in Morgan City, Louisiana. In the third episode, the trio responds to reports of strange activity at Idlewild Plantation. It has everything between rituals and a floating blue shirt.
A blue shirt was just floating with no hands, no head, no legs.
With the building supposedly empty, investigator Ben is completely caught off guard as he reviews electronic voice phenomenon EVP footage. The camera reveals a full-bodied, semi-transparent apparition crossing the hallway. Such evidence is so rare, it may easily be contested, but the crew determined the figure possibly belonged to a nurse from the early 1900s. With the pieces coming together, the wandering apparition becomes even more chilling.
You can literally see through it, dude. You can see the background as it walks through right there on the bottom.
Number 9.
Like, and believe me when I say, like, whenever I do like watch stuff like this, like, I go in as like a full skeptic, you know, trying to figure out what it is. But like, let me see this again. I wish I could have like actually seen the show like as this happened.
Early 1900s. With the pieces coming together, the wandering apparition becomes even more chilling.
You can literally see through it, dude. You can see the background as it walks through.
I don't see that. To me, that looks way too clear, and that looks like a person walking through. I don't think it's real. I wasn't there. It, you know, it may have been 100% legit. To me, that doesn't look
right there
legit.
On the bottom.
Number 9.
It's just too clear.
Trans-Allegheny.
I don't live by this place, but my buddy that I was just talking about works here at the Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum. So that's kind of weird how it just translated like that.
Lunatic Asylum.
I live near
Destination Fear. Led by paranormal aficionado Dakota Layden, the team faces several distressing situations at the
I've had a couple creepy things happen. Not too creepy. I mean, like one time, you know, we was taking the nighttime like walkthrough where they would kind of tell us what's going on, and I hear someone like whisper in my ear, which I'm with my friend. So I was like, what? Like I turn, and then I turn my head back, and my friend's over here, and I was like, did you just say something? And he was like, no. So like I look back, and like we just came up a staircase too. So like there's no one behind me. It's a staircase in blackness, and I was like, okay then. I was like, it didn't really like scare me, but I was just like, what the? Because like I heard him like whisper like something in my ear, so I was like, yeah, what's up? Like I didn't actually hear what you said, so that was kind of weird. Other stuff like that, it's just like, I don't know. Well, I'll get to you.
Allegheny Lunatic Asylum. Though not a singular moment, the crew stumbles into a few consecutive ones that keep even the most iron-willed viewer on their toes. The tension builds as Tanner and Dakota survey each floor. Eventually, they're startled by the unmistakable sound of a door creaking to a close.
What was that? What the hell was that?
Dude, that was like a high like squeak of like a door or something.
Following the sound,
Why?
Tanner spots a cold mass on his thermal camera, alerting the pair that they're not alone.
What was that?
What was that? It just
What?
flashed
Dude, I
by.
just saw a black mass.
A black mask?
Dude, it was like I
it
don't
was
even
like-
know. It was just like a black circle.
It was like this
On your
big.
thermal, on your night vision?
On my thermal.
On the thermal. That means it's freezing cold.
What's worse, Alex gets a disturbing call from Tanner, except Tanner doesn't have his phone.
What? Tanner? What is that?
The team scrambles to find the prank caller to no avail, leaving viewers tantalized and terrified about what lurks in the asylum's halls.
What happened?
Dude, I have no freaking clue. Where's your phone?
Downstairs.
Number 8.
That's kind of weird too. With the door, that is funny because I don't know if it was the same tour we had going on, but I was there with my friend, and as we're walking through, like we hear like, you know, and we don't do that. No one's like, oh my gosh, what was it? Like we're just like that just sounded like a door, like it was weird, and it's like we keep on walking, and finally like we get to the door, and I take a picture of the door like itself, so like the group's kind of like walking on, so like take my pictures, and I turn around and I'm walking, then I hear. And I turn back around, dude. I'm watching the door open up, and I was like, I was kind of like high stepping. I was like, trying to hit my friend. I was like, yo, the door's moving right now. So that's kind of weird that that was like the scene too from the same place.
Jumping saucepan. Help, my house is haunted. When it comes to hauntings in the household, this UK trio are master investigators. While responding to paranormal claims related to an unassuming cottage, the team sits down with a miniature cast iron stove set that has reportedly been moving on its own. To their surprise, one of the tiny pans jumps up, touching Jane's palm.
Is there something attached to this object?
Jump. Did that move or was it your hand?
I didn't touch it.
Some fans speculate whether this one is authentic, but the crew makes a point of allaying questions by showing multiple angles and attempting to replicate the instance. Though they don't get another response by the alleged spirit, the jump scare was definitely creepy.
It looks like it jumps. It jumps. You see it jump.
There's kind of, I mean, like her facial expression makes that thing look legit too, because she was like, it looked like she was utterly like shocked that just happened. There's also like weird too, because like it seemed like when she lifted up her hand, sorry if I bumped the mic, when she lifted up her hand, like that's when like it came with her too. So I don't know.
Number 7, Woman in Black, The Haunted Hunts. In the second season premiere of this UK paranormal series, the investigators
UK
begin their
stuff too, it is.
multi-episode exploration of the famously haunted city of Chester. After learning about potential ghost sightings at the Chester Rose, the team set up camp in hopes of spotting one. Though doubtful of seeing an actual ghost, Danny readies a full spectrum camera. And yet, as a perfect primer for what the city has to offer, he captures a photo of a mysterious woman in a black dress. Knowing the streets were empty and the photos preceding and following this shot did not achieve the same results, it's possible he found an unsuspecting apparition out in the open. Even ghosts need to get out sometimes.
Sometimes I hate the commentary of
Number
freaking
6.
Watch Mojo. With that one, like, it was a really like grainy, really far. Can't really confirm it. I mean, that is creepy though. That like, you know, you're seeing that, but I can't fully say that. I'm hoping that one clip from Ghost Hunters is on here because I can't remember where they were, but I remember watching that one time, and like it like made me like pin back in my seat because I was like that creeped me out. But I was a lot younger back then too, so that stuff like really like almost like scared me to the point. But also hoping there's gotta be some like Ghost Adventure stuff on here too, because there's always like something like on every episode where I'm just like watching, I'm just like, yo, what was that? But
Flying Knife, Most Haunted. In the first of this
I'm not much
three-part
for,
episodic feature, Yvette Fielding takes her team to the historic Standen Hall.
Shoot. The stuff where, like the stuff that flies around. Why can I not think of what it's called? Poltergeist. Like, I'm not big on the Poltergeist, especially like the way they portray it, like in movies and stuff. I'm just like, this is completely stupid. So like, I'm kind of weird with that. Even though like the Poltergeist just happened like with the hand over top of the little kettle thing, which again, like her hand moved with it too. I don't know how legit it is.
Most Haunted builds the
So
tension from the very start,
I hope
with
I'm not too high for
possible
this one.
communications and temperature shifts hinting at constant activity in the building.
I'd like to get out of this room, because we've had things falling around.
Immediately following a potential sighting that leaves the team uneasy and anxious to find the intruder, they're startled as a large knife seems to be thrown from the wall.
That was right by the ladders. That sounded like it was coming from in front of me.
While we don't see the knife fly unassisted on camera, we do witness the before and after. It leaves the team visibly shaken, which makes this moment that much more unnerving.
Look at that. I knew it. I said, look what's behind
That would be
it.
sketchy though, for real.
There is. It's like around it.
Number 5.
I can't.
Slither.
I was saying like the Poltergeist stuff. Something weird at work one time. I work in like a kitchen, and me and my coworker were working. I'm sorry for these short stories too. If you guys want to fast forward, you can. But we're working on this big table, and there's an oven to my right, kind of like to my back as well. And I've got it on. I don't know what's in it, but like we're working, and like I start hearing it start beeping. So I was like, you know, who opened it up? So like I look, and I just see the door just opening up, and I was like, and I look back at my coworker, and she looks at me, and I was like, what? How did that door just open up? Because like ovens and stuff like this one like latches, so like you can't. Even if it like wasn't latched, like it wouldn't have like just been like open up. Like it would have just like opened up this much, and like you would have kind of heard the oven like shut off. But, like it was full and like opening up. That was just kind of weird. Like it didn't really freak me out too, but I was just like, why is that thing opening up? That's weird.
Paranormal Lockdown. 64
that
hours
Nick?
deep in their stay at the Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum,
Okay,
Nick,
again.
Katrina, and Rob are seemingly joined by a shadowy companion.
It is Nick.
While
That's
investigating
me,
the
I'm
fourth
Nick.
floor, Rob describes a crawling mass creeping against the wall in the distance.
What?
Thought I saw something move across that back wall.
Luckily for him, and the rest of us, he managed to capture the dark figure on camera.
Here, so watch again. So here we are. And it's right here that I noticed that it's moving. It's sliding right across, right to
I
left.
can't see it.
It's unclear what exactly the entity is, but it does seem to be moving. As if that wasn't enough to send shivers up our spines,
I can't
there's
see
also
it.
the knowledge that they'd felt a presence with them beforehand.
And Katrina, our cameraman Rob, and I are all experiencing a growing paranormal presence concentrated on the fourth floor.
Number 4,
I miss Nick.
Frank Falls, Ghost Hunters. When it comes to paranormal investigations, Ghost Hunters is one of the most recognizable shows in the genre. Their episodes are regularly stocked full of gut-wrenching moments, but few are quite as harrowing as Frank's fall in the first season.
Frank, you okay?
While the team is investigating temperature shifts in the armory's catwalk, the sound man is thrust onto his back from an invisible force.
Something just went right through me.
He describes the sensations behind the traumatizing act, from a sudden coldness to an overwhelming rush of fear.
What'd you feel when I got cold? And something just right from the floor, it seemed, just came up and just took me up and snapped my head back and just took me off.
It's one thing to see something spooky in the distance, but it's another to be physically affected by it.
Okay. Boom, bam, he's down.
Number 3,
Can't see
Wandering
anything.
Shadow.
I can't even say that if I
Most
100% remember that either. I think it said 2004. I'd have been like 10 years old back then. It's a long time ago. 18 years ago for me.
Haunted. While investigating the Wentworth Woodhouse
That's not the
stables
clip I
in
was talking about.
Rotherham, Carl and Stuart embark on a chase in the main building corridors. After an endless pursuit of the person behind a rattling door,
That's even like bothering me. Like, to me, like if you're going to talk about it says actually scary moments from paranormal investigation shows. Like, there was nothing really like on camera. Like, I know he could say the story like, oh, this happened, but like, there was nothing on camera. You just had someone fall, and you're just talking about like, oh, you know, this happened, this happened, this happened. So like, to me, that's not scary at all. Like, obviously, like you would be concerned, but like it's not. I don't think this fits the criteria of what should be. But I almost say that with every Watch Mojo video that I watch. I'm sorry.
Or fallen chair and other unexplained noises, Carl hears clear footsteps in the adjacent hallway. The two attempt to spot their tormentor when a shocked Stuart notices a shadow fleeing down the stairs.
What's that? There.
Carl, I can see it there.
Go for it, go for it.
I'm not behind you.
You can see how dark it is too by the way he's like
They
grabbing
run
hold
after the
because he has
figure,
no idea
but
how
to their
close he is.
horror, no one's there. While the vanishing entity is scary enough, it's the chase that really creates the heart-racing atmosphere that leaves everyone, audience included, uneasy about what lurks in those halls.
Been through around this room, there's a dead end.
I couldn't see anything in the video, so
Definitely one of our team.
It can't be because they're all over there, Carl.
Number 2, Shattered Glass, Ghost Hunters. The Stanley Hotel is most famous for having inspired the Overlook Hotel in Stephen King's The Shining, but it also happens to be home to numerous claims of paranormal activity. Ghost Hunters Jason was no exception to this during his overnight stay in room 401. In the early hours of the morning, Jason woke to the unmistakable sound of his closet door opening. Even more frightening, the glass at his bedside table shattered. After ruling out temperature shifts and a tangible force, the team can only assume something supernatural chipped the glass.
This glass actually broke. Here's a piece.
The hair-raising encounters don't stop there, leaving viewers distressed as the hotel lives up to its horrifying reputation.
I'm not sure what happened.
Before we continue,
man,
be sure
it just
to
sucks.
subscribe to our
I
channel.
used to really enjoy Ghost Hunters, sorry, but man, the quality back then was just not it. So it's really hard to see, especially like that was so grainy because it's again that was so long ago. Technology's so much better now.
Switch on notifications. Number 1, Aaron thrown at Goatman's Bridge
This
was
is not
originally
one.
part of a.
I thought they were going to show because what other clips made like news and everything with like there was like a brick being flown in like a doorway like as they were panning around. I thought that would be it, but it's
Halloween
not.
special, a favorite among paranormal investigators.
Up there.
Also home to the disturbing local legend revolving around the titular Goatman. Already
Yeah,
anxious
this is
about
when
the location.
they even had a clip earlier in this episode. I'm pretty sure they were in like the RV talking because their photographer was like freaking out. Where like, I mean, I can't say it's legit or not, but they were like horns, like, and the outside of like as they were doing like their interview inside the RV, in the back of the window, like you see like horns like walk by. It was really creepy to see because like I love this show, you know, and like I can't say it's 100% legit, but like you watch that, and you're like, what the heck was that? Like, why are there just horns walking around? I don't know.
Investigator Aaron is inexplicably.
And I was just, hey, I'm gonna go look over here. I wasn't even rolling. No, I don't know.
Did you enjoy this video?
Dang.
Check out these.
So there was a lot better clips, in my opinion, of Ghost Adventures. Like they could have shown. Like honestly, they could have been 10 of them that I not think of off the top of my head, but that I've seen where like it's just straight creepy. That episode was creepy. That wasn't one that I would again find that kind of fits like the top 10 list. Like again, like there was no video about it. Like it said like all crying in pain or whatever. And then like he explained what happened. Like there wasn't anything. Like watching the show, I'm sure like whenever that happened, dude, I was kind of like, what happened? Like my heart's kind of racing because like I do like believe their stuff. Like because like they showed some of the bloopers that they do. They discredit a lot of stuff that they think might be it, and I think that that goes a long way with me. Like, 'cause they're like, oh, what was that? And they're like, oh, actually, it was debunked because it was this. Like, so I really like that because that's what I do first thing. Anything that I'm sorry that I am rambling and slurring my words. Anything that happens, I'm always like, now hold on, like could have been this, could have been that, you know. So I really like whenever someone that's trying to be legit can also say, hey, it was actually this, it's debunked, it's not, it wasn't, you know, actually paranormal. But that's just my take on it. So yeah, if you guys know a video of anything like this, similar to this, that you think could be better to react to, please send it my way, because I'll be glad to do that. But that's all I got for this episode reaction video. Yeah. Again, guys, I'm ForeverAfterReacts, aka Nick. I hope you guys have a good day.